This week's episode of Scott Bromley's Internet Rabbit Hole is brought to you by Loot Crate. Here's an interesting thought. If it wasn't for the Lion King, we might not have Titanfall. It's Morphin time! Tyrannosaurus! Oh, god damn it, why am I the girl? It's because I was wearing a yellow shirt, isn't it? It's Internet Rabbit Hole time. So this morning, I was watching videos of people holding their kittens in the air and singing the Lion King theme song, because it's the internet and people love taping themselves torturing their animals to Elton John songs. Which got me to watch the movie again, just so I could see the part where the dust spells out the word sex. Which led me to Google to look for other Disney controversies, where I was reminded that the Lion King was a ripoff of an old Japanese anime called Kimba the White Lion, created by Osamu Tezuka, who also created Astro Boy, and is widely considered to be the godfather of anime. And according to his Wikipedia page, the apartment he lived in was also shared by Shotaro Ishinomori, who is well known for creating popular Japanese shows like Kamen Rider and the Super Sentai series, which all of us in America know as the mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was a show about people who would pilot giant robots after calling them from the sky. Sound familiar? It should, because it's pretty much Titanfall. Only instead of teenagers with attitude, Titanfall features bro soldiers with potty mouths. And just like in Titanfall, the Power Rangers Ultrazord could only handle 6 people battling at once. Just like Titanfall's online multiplayer. But hold on, I need to talk about Power Rangers for a minute. Cause I watched the show a lot and I still have a ton of questions. Like, why was Rita Repulsa imprisoned in a garbage can on the moon with a pig man, a nerdy baboon, a wizard troll that played with clay, a wolf with wings and gold armor, who basically talked like this all the time? Rita, the Rangers are escaping. I have no purpose. These wings don't even make me fly. And why was Angel Grove getting destroyed every afternoon by giant robots, yet the city was totally rebuilt and peaceful the next day? And why did Bulk and Skull terrorize a juice bar? And why did Zordon sound like he was talking underwater and look like he was constantly in the middle of a stroke? And why were the Green Ranger's powers controlled by a candle? And how is there breathable air on the moon? And why is the Asian Ranger yellow and the Black Ranger black? And why couldn't the robot dinosaurs fight anything unless they were turned into the Megazord? And why was the putty's fighting style basically this? And why did the Power Rangers need to vogue every single time they talk? Seriously, Trini, can you answer any of these questions for me? You're not using words right now. I don't know what you're doing. All right, leave. Thank you. You know she's a ghost? Anyway, the credit for the creation of Power Rangers in America didn't go to Shotaro Ishinomori, it went to Ham Saban, whose production company Saban Entertainment imported it to the States. But before Power Rangers, Ham Saban and his partner Shuki Levy were known primarily for writing music for animated shows like He-Man, She-Ra, Jason the Wheeled Warriors, Mask, Dino Saucers, Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and Heathcliff. Heathcliff, no one should terrify their neighborhood. Which got me to listen to other cartoon theme songs on YouTube, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which after a quick trip over to IMDb, informed me that that song was actually written by a guy named Chuck Lorre, who would later go on to create Dharma and Greg, 2.5 Men, and The Big Bang Theory, which also stars Mayim Bialik, who was on Blossom with Joey Lawrence, whose brother Matthew Lawrence was on the Power Ranger ripoff Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which was produced by Deke, the same company that produced Inspector Gadget, whose theme song was written by Ham Saban, which was later turned into a live-action movie starring Matthew Broderick, who voiced the adult Simba in The Lion King. But I'm getting off track again. Back to Power Rangers. So, Power Rangers would basically feature a new monster that the Rangers would have to fight in the Megazord every single day. And a few of those monsters were, believe it or not, voiced by Bryan Cranston. The same Bryan Cranston who was in Breaking Bad with Aaron Paul, who is in the Need for Speed movie, which is based on the video games published by EA, which is the same company that is publishing Titanfall. And according to IMDb, Titanfall's music is being done by Stephen Barton, who contributed music to Shrek 2, a movie which was executive produced by Jeffrey Katzenberg, whose last movie he had a hand in while running the Disney feature animation department was The Lion King. You guys see that? Everything is kind of connected. So there you have it. By a strange sequence of events and connections, we wouldn't have Titanfall if it wasn't for The Lion King. But before I leave, I have a question for you guys. Who is your favorite Power Ranger and why? Mine was Tommy because he was the best at fighting, but also because he kicked ass at playing the sword flute. Also, if you guys got lost, here's a chart showing you guys a window into my spider web of a brain for this episode. See? Totally makes sense now, right? It's not terrifying at all. I don't look like I'm crazy, right? Right? And as always, if you guys like this video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for traveling with me through this internet rabbit hole. Until next time, I'm Scott Bromley saying, don't delete your internet history. Or do, you know, because no one wants to read through that anyway. Is this video still playing? Oh, good. While you're writing a vengeful comment below about me, let's take a moment to talk about Loot Crate. Loot Crate is an awesome monthly service that delivers a box full of themed pop culture goodies to your door every month for only $20. You can sign up today and help Rev3 Games along the way by going to lootcrate.com/Rev3Games. How do I take this helmet off? I can't get this helmet off! Oh, it's sucking my will to live! How are they fighting in these? Oh, I can't breathe in here! This mouth is doing nothing! Oh, God.